Hey yo, motherfuck Montreal, you heard? Salute, thug minded forever.
Hey yo. Yeah. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long is man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long is man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. I'm surrounded by Gentile sinners. They work for the reptiles. That the shit is wild. Wow. It's like X-Files. The shit is vile. Disgusting. I'm about to switch up my style. My shorty mad at me. What a catastrophe. It's still all hail King Selassie, your majesty. Certified street scholars. You know my faculty. We don't seek dollars, but deep knowledge our salary. I got a message for the man then. What up? Y'all like chopping, I like planting. My bars will fry you up like plantain. My brother light you up like a lantern. Hit him in the head, leave him pomegranate. That's for acting savage like Ashkenazis in caverns. Peace to the orphans in Uganda. Might adopt a few once I get my bands up. Yeah, I be a god, but I move like a Mansa. King. Don't take nothing for granted. My mind's deeper than Atlantis. I'm so high with the stars and the planets. Universe. And yo, what I told the youth them. Yo, what? Stop all the shooting. Your mind, body, and soul, you're polluting. I had to cut off meat, dairy products, and the gluten.
Peace, peace, peace. Peace to man, woman, and child. Peace to the gods and the earths. Welcome to another episode of the Black Messiah Talks podcast. I am your almighty host, Action Man, aka the spiritual scientist, and I am Dolo. Once again, due to the fact that Bamboo Twigs is dealing with life. We all dealing with life. I'm also with my good brother from another mother, the mastermind behind the scenes. Yeah, mtlstreets.com. Go check it out for your latest updates on shitty ass Montreal. We international now, baby. Thug minded forever. Y'all want to give a big major shout out to the man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Action Man don't kiss no ass. Never fucking, I ain't never did no sucker shit like that, you heard? But I want to give props where props is due. Because I'm able to shit on people and throw shade where shade needs to be thrown. But I also want to give props where props is due, you heard? Yo, I want to give a big major shout out to the whole Killer Priest Podcraft staff. Everybody that's on the panels, everybody that's there. Showing the God mad love right now, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Word is bond. I also want to shout out Lord Fury and the whole Moon Crickets. Word. Other than that, we're going to deal with some topics, man. We got the topics, man. Spring is around the corner. I feel good about that. You know what I'm saying? And also, we international, man. Fuck Montreal. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the fuck Montreal, where all this animosity come from. Action Man, where does all this hate for Montreal come from, man? Where does all the hate for Montreal come from? Well, I'm going to tell y'all right now what it is, man. The hate that I got for Montreal comes from Montreal, huh? The hater capital of the world. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want to succeed. They don't want to succeed, bro. Montreal does not want to succeed. Montreal does not want to blow up. Montreal got 1 million artists. Nobody gonna blow up. Y'all never gonna blow up. And I tell y'all why right now. I'm gonna tell y'all why. For the simple fact that y'all don't understand the way the world works, man. Y'all don't understand the way the world works, man. In the States, in France, Europe, worldwide, they do things differently. You know, this whole industry, this whole culture is based on a set of laws. It's really unspoken laws. But if you're a real fan of this culture, and if you're a real representative, a real member, you know the laws. And after all these years, I've come to realize that Montreal does not know the laws. I try to school them. I try to teach them on what the laws of this culture is, man. But every time I do, they want to fight against me. So I'm done with Montreal. I've been done with Montreal. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to salute the whole world, all my fans, all my supporters, and all the real niggas that show me love worldwide. All the kings. You know what I'm saying? That's why I start this episode off every time with peace to man, woman, and child, but also peace to the gods and the earths. Because gods show love, man. You know what I'm saying? A devil gonna show hate. But the gods, the real gods, they show love, man. And the gods that was pretty much, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Pioneers of this culture that we doing right now. They show love, man. I want to also say a sincere rise in power to Papa Wu. You know what I'm saying? AKA Freedom Allah. That's my word is bond, man. So with that being said, let's proceed with the subjects. You know what I'm saying? With the topics. Word. So, I'm dolo, yo. Obviously bambooing around. You know what I'm saying? Paternity leave. You know what I'm saying? He just had his son join us on this earth. Salute to Enoch, the young Enoch. I want to give a shout out to my son, my young God, Yahuda. Daddy love you forever. I see you again sooner than you think, my nigga. Salute. So, mastermind, what's the word, man?
Realness.
Let's keep it real. You know, I like that. I like that because speaking of what I was speaking about before, one of the laws of this culture, one of the laws, the official laws of this culture is keep it real, man. Keep it real. How you in hip hop not keeping it real? Let's ask that question again. How are you in hip hop or doing hip hop and you not keeping it real? That's an oxymoron. You can't, it don't make sense. All right? So I appreciate what Mastermind just said. Is to keep it real. Action Man always gonna keep it real, and that's why they hate me. But listen, they can't fuck with me. You heard they've been trying for 20 fucking plus years. They can't fuck with me, man. All right, yo. So, you know, we want to talk about a few things, man, that's been in the news. We might come back to the fuck Montreal subject later. But right now, we want to talk about the Silicon Valley banks, man, crashing. It's the end of the world. There's two topics I really want to talk about. The Silicon Valley banks shutting down, you know what I'm saying? And also, I know y'all seen it in the news, yo. I know y'all seen it on the news, yo. It's a UFO mothership. Should I roll up for this shit? God damn it. We in the middle of the space right now, man. We in the middle of space. There's a mothership. There's a UFO mothership hovering above the earth, sending down ships to the earth. That's what they saying in the news. Should we believe it? Should we not believe it? This is what the question is. Feel free to chime in on the chat. Feel free to chime in on the comments. I need y'all to hit the like button. You know, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, comment, do all that fly shit as we get into the subjects. You heard what I'm saying? Or this bond. So, Silicon Valley banks. Mastermind brought that subject to my attention. I wasn't really aware of what was going on, but for those who's not familiar, you know, Silicon Valley is a place where, you know, all the tech companies go and the tech workers and the IT workers and all that fly shit. You know, they go there, they work, and from my understanding, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Mastermind, Silicon Valley is a place where it's a lot of those minerals needed to fabricate the materials necessary to make computer parts and things of that nature, if I'm not mistaken, right? So a lot of those companies are based over there. A lot of these companies are founded over there, and a lot of these workers move out there to work and make their money, right? But from my understanding now that Mastermind brought to my attention today is that they went bankrupt, man. The Silicon Valley went bankrupt. They owed like what, $15 billion? 150 billion, right? Yeah, something like 150, or no, I think it was $15 billion. They had customers, their customers' money in the bank, $15 billion. Now, the shit crashed. What caused the crash, man?
Get your money out.
So one guy called one person and said, "Get your money out this bank immediately." Why did he say that?
Don't know.
That's crazy. So, but he must have had enough power, influence, or authority that when he said, "Get your money out the bank," them people ran. Like everybody ran to the bank. There was a line up, and they didn't have everybody's money, obviously, right? This is something that most people don't know, is that banks don't have all the money that you put in there. A bank is a pimp, you know, to keep it real. A bank is a pimp, you know what I'm saying? So what does a pimp do? A pimp gonna pimp a hoe, you know what I'm saying? She gonna bring him back the money. And what he gonna do with that money? He gonna invest it and multiply that money while she go back out there and make some more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the bank do. The bank basically, when you deposit your funds into the account, yeah, the number is there, the number, you know, the digital number, but the actual factual liquid money, cash money, they're investing that money in their different investments, companies, stocks, bonds, and things of that nature, so they can multiply it, make money off of your money. So by the time you come get your money, they already multiplied it 10, 20 times. So that's what the banks do. And I also wanted to share a quick story with y'all to show y'all how that's true, because it happened to me. You know, once upon a time, I had a fan of mine out in Vancouver. Shout out to Jessica James. I love you, baby. You know, she was a big supporter of Thug Minded, you know what I'm saying? In the early stages back in 2009 and 10. And what she do? She sent me, she was sending me some bread. You know, she was sending me some bread. And at one point she sent me a 10K. You know what I'm saying? She sent me a 10K. But we couldn't do it through the Western Unions anymore, because the Western Unions was taking too long. And also, you know, they would give me like half on one day and half on the other day, because they don't carry that much money in their facilities, right? So what happened is that I gave her my SWIFT code so she could make a direct bank transfer into my account. And when she did that, she transferred 10 G's into my account. So before that happened, I called the bank. This was TD, by the way, Toronto Dominion, right? So I called them up and I said, "Hey, listen, man, I got this one person that wants to send me a SWIFT, what do they call that? A SWIFT transfer? A real-time transfer. Nah, that's what they call it. They call it a real-time transfer." And so I asked her, I spoke to the lady on the phone. I asked her, I said, "Hey, man, you know, like, I'm expecting a bank transfer, a real-time transfer." And I asked her if there was any holds on it or any freezes on the money. Like, for example, when you deposit a check from your work job, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might put a freeze or a hold on your funds. You know what I'm saying? But I asked her, and she said that there was no holds whatsoever, no freezes whatsoever on real-time transfers into your bank. So I asked her again, and she certified that there is no holds or no freezes on any funds coming in from a direct real-time wire transfer from bank account to bank account. So I said, great. I'm expecting a deposit tomorrow. I'll be calling y'all back tomorrow once my deposit come in, right? Man, let me tell you, the next day the money come in, I check it on my phone. You know, back then we didn't have too much internet, you know what I'm saying? I checked on my phone, or maybe we did, but I just wasn't up to the time. I called the direct, you know, phone banking. I used to do the phone banking. I used to call the number and see, hey, you know, press this and whatever and see how much is inside my account. So the money was in. And when I called them immediately after. I said, yo, so my money came in and this and that, but I'm coming to withdraw now. The lady said, nah, we're gonna place a hold on your funds. I said, hold on. I spoke to the lady yesterday. She said there's no hold, no freezes on my funds when it's a real-time wire transfer, right? So bitch start arguing with me, talking about, oh, it's a policy and this and that. I gotta speak to my manager, whatever. She giving me the runaround. I told that bitch straight up and down. I said, hey, bitch, I'm gonna call y'all back tomorrow. So when I called them back the next day, I said, yo, listen, y'all done giving me the runaround. I'm gonna need my funds. I'm gonna give y'all 24 hours to release my funds. If y'all don't release my funds within 24 hours, I'm closing my bank account. So when I did that, they immediately unfroze my funds, you know? So with that being said, it goes to show you that, you know, like my brother Lord Fury said on a track we did together, the real banksters are gangsters. You know, the real gangsters are the banksters. You know, the real gangsters are the banksters. And if you want to get into that from a spiritual level, you know, in the Bible, it says that usury is a sin. You know, usury is a sin. What's usury? Usury is lending money with interest. That shit is a sin. So if you lend somebody money, they're supposed to pay you back the exact amount you lent them. If they charging you interest, that's usury. So that's what the bank doing. The bank is devil. The bank is gangsters. The banks are the real criminals. Politicians are the real criminals. You know, the world leaders, the so-called world leaders, they the real criminals. So now what's going on with that Silicon Valley Bank, all the people is lined up to come get their money, and they ain't got their money. So now they giving out a maximum of $250,000. If you got more, if you got more than $250,000 in that bank account, you just lost whatever extra you had, man, because they only giving you 250. $250,000. So if you had $1 million in there, you lost $750,000 of $1 million. And also that caused another bank to shut down. What was it? Signature Bank? Yeah, it was Signature. It was Silicon Valley Bank, and then the Signature Bank. They all shut them down. You know what I'm saying? So that's to me, that's like Babylon is falling. You know what I'm saying? That's like the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because now once the dollar collapses, this is all predicted. This has all been predicted. Once that dollar collapses, they're going to introduce the digital currency. And once they introduce the digital currency, they're going to introduce the social, what they call it? Social, what they call it? Socialism, right? Like where like everybody get us a certain amount of money and that's it, you know? And you can't, nobody makes more money than anybody else. Nobody makes less money than anybody else. It's going to be a socialist system, right? So that's what they're going to do. And once they do that, you lose all freedoms, all powers. So, you know, that's tying in with the New World Order. They really doing it right now. So you got to be aware of what's going on in the world, especially if you're young. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all growing up into this shit, y'all don't really know what's going on. Y'all thinking it's just regular shit. It's normal life. But take it from an OG like me that's been around and seen the shit change. And I'm telling you, shit about to hit the fan. New world order. You know what I'm saying? So get right with the Most High. Get right with your Creator. Get right with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, yo, you're going to be killing people. You're going to be killing your brother for a piece of rice. You're going to be fucking eating your brothers. Eating each other on some real zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? Because once they shut this shit down, you know what I'm saying? There's no way around that. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to get your own money. Get your own food, get your own water, get your own everything. You can't depend on the government to govern you no more. You got to govern yourself, all right? That's independence right there. That's what people call freedom. But people don't want freedom. They want the government to fucking do everything for them. But a real nigga like me stay thug-minded forever, and I want my freedom. I want my 40 acres and a mule. I want my own garden. I want my own farm, and I just plant my own shit. But now you got Bill Gates. Bill Gates is buying up all the farmlands. He buying up all the seeds, GMO. You know what's fucked up about that? Yo, Bill Gates is the only seeds that's gonna be available on the market to buy is seeds that you can only use once. What does that mean? That means that if you receive a seed for example, watermelon, right? You're gonna plant that seed in the ground, you're gonna yield crops of watermelon. But the thing is that those watermelons is gonna be what? Seedless. So now you can't take the seeds from the watermelon and plant another crop. You're gonna have to go see Bill Gates again and keep buying and buying and buying and buying. Y'all niggas need to know this shit, man. Y'all niggas need to know this shit because the times that's coming right now, I don't care how gangster you is, man. First of all, most of you so-called gangsters, y'all fold under pressure already, man. Y'all out here snitching on each other already, man. Under a little pressure, under the threat of time, doing some time, jail time. Imagine the pressure of not having no food, water. Y'all niggas will fucking sell y'all ass out. Y'all sell y'all families out. Y'all sell y'all own mamas out, man. Shameless ass niggas. So just get right, man. Get ready, man. Thug-minded, I told y'all from a long time ago, but you know thug-minded is the real wave to be on right now. Because listen, man, if you ain't part of them people, yo, go watch the movie They Live, man. On YouTube, it's free. With my man Rowdy Piper. You know what I'm saying? They Live. If you ain't down with they clique, yo, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? Thug-minded, be the resistance. We gonna burn down Babylon. Every time we burn blunts, we burn down Babylon. You heard? So, yeah, man, that's what I think about the Silicon Valley situation. What you think, dear Mastermind?
The end.
It's the end, my friend. Is this the end, my friend? It's the end of the fucking world, nigga. But listen, this is the good news, though. Good news. For every end, there's a beginning. For every end, there's a beginning. For every death, there's a newborn. Even when you're dealing with mathematics or supreme mathematics, you got 1 to 9. You got knowledge to born. Once you get to 9, 9 is born. 9 is born, which means the end is the beginning. Because after 9, what come after 9? You got 1 again, add a cipher. So 9 is born. 9 is a new beginning. Also, I want to share this with y'all on a side note because, you know, I'm an OG. I got to share wisdom with y'all, man. So the number 9 is a very interesting number. The number 9 is almost like 0. I don't want to say he is 0, but he's almost like 0. Because any number you put next to number 9, when you add them up, it gives you that number. I'm going to give you an example. 9 plus 7 is what? 16, right? You add the 1 with the 6 is what? 7. 9 plus 4 is what? 13, right? You take the 1 and the 3, it give you a 4. 9 plus 6 is what? 15, right? You take the 1 and the 5, add that up, you get the what? 6. Any number you put next to 9, if you add them up, it's going to give you that same number you put next to 9. 9 is a magical number. Another thing I wanted to add on to that is that my man Nikola Tesla, the great inventor of our modern day times, the one who invented access to free energy, you know what I'm saying? This brother said that to study the frequencies of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Those are very special numbers. You know what I'm saying? 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. And if you take that 6 and flip it upside down, that's 9. I ain't trying to fuck y'all up too much. I ain't trying to lose y'all. But mathematics is the language of the universe. Something y'all might want to look into, man. If you want to survive these days and times. Mathematics is something you might just want to look into. You know what I'm saying? That being said, mathematics is the law of the universe. Supreme mathematics. So, is that it about the Silicon Valley? Next, right? Yo, this is a topic I want to touch on, man. Did you hear about this? The UFO Mothership, the Mothership UFO. Yo, America, USA, they're saying how, this was on the news today or yesterday. They're saying how this is what they're saying. They're saying that there is a mothership above the earth that's sending down UFOs on the earth. Yo, do me a favor, close that window for me, please. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. They're saying that there's a mothership sending UFOs onto the earth. I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline. What do you think? You believe that shit? You don't believe that shit?
No.
I don't believe that shit either. I need y'all to put that shit in the chat or the comments or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all believe that there's a mothership flying over the earth, sending UFOs to the earth? Yeah, man. I think they're gonna do that whole Project Blue Beam. That's what they're gonna do to do that New World Order shit. They're gonna do Project Blue Beam. They got the technology now where they can make things look like UFOs in the sky. They got the hologram technology. They got a lot of technology where they go make you feel like we're being attacked by aliens or extraterrestrial entities. So that we could come under one government, under the UN, United Nations, and have that one world order with the one currency, the digital currency, and the socialism. You know what I'm saying? So COVID first was the test, but now they're gonna do it for real with the extraterrestrial Project Blue Beam, so-called. But you know, I'm calling them bluff. My man Mastermind calling them bluff. Thug Minded calling them bluff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, first of all, you know, we spoke on this on another episode where, you know, what was it? It was like they were shooting down unidentified flying objects around the US. Yo, listen, man, you think that an extraterrestrial UFO really spent fucking light years, hundreds of light years perfecting their technology just to come down on Earth to get shot down by some type of military bozo? We ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't buying it, man. We ain't buying it, man. So, you know, that's for that. UFO mothership. The real extraterrestrials is me, nigga. I'm the real extraterrestrial. Real niggas worldwide is the real extraterrestrials. The Elohim. We the real extraterrestrials. You got some Nephilims. You got some real extraterrestrials out there. You also got some real extraterrestrials on Earth. You got the good kind and you got the bad kind. You got the reptilians out here. You know what I'm saying? You got the reptilians out here, man. Matter of fact, listen to the song at the end of this fucking broadcast right now. At the end of this broadcast is a song called The Math, featuring myself and the legendary Sadat X from Brand Nubian. That speaks on the reptilians, the Nephilims, and the fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be aware of this shit because the planet Earth is getting pimped out by fallen angels. I want to remind folks to go cop Bamboo Twigs Grand Rising CD. I know winter's almost over, but go support. Get yourself a dope-ass Scully. Killer Priest got one, right? Go get yourself a snapback too. Shit's just fly. Or thugminded.com, you heard? What else, bro? My man said, what is a vet? What is an OG? What is a vet and what is an OG? I need y'all to go up in the comments and let a nigga know. In y'all opinion, what's a vet? What's an OG? And what's a GOAT? Greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but that's what we talking about. What's a vet? What's a GOAT? Yeah, Mastermind got an interesting article on that subject on his website. Y'all go check it out. I don't agree, and obviously real hip hop heads ain't gonna agree with with his what your examples of GOATs and OGs. But it's a good article nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out on mtlstreets.com. And what's the name of the website again? mtlstreets.com. You heard? I want to get into it, man. I want to get into it. Should I get into it? Can I get into it? Get into it. Yo, man. Montreal, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I said it like 10 years ago, and I'm still saying it. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all think, yo, listen, man. Y'all think that y'all could take a culture. Y'all think y'all could take a culture that was birthed in the Bronx, New York, under poverty conditions, violent conditions, just very, very bad conditions. People died for this culture, man. People shed blood for this culture, man. People's got locked up for this culture, man. And y'all think that y'all gonna take this culture that these brothers killed, died for, shed blood, sweat, and tears for. Y'all think y'all gonna take this culture and do what y'all want with it. Let's just take this culture and we gonna remix it and make it ours. Y'all can hate me. I know y'all hate me. Y'all been hating on me from since what? Ever since I shut down them fuck boys. Ever since Bad News Brown died, nigga. I know y'all hating on me, but I don't take it personal because only devils hate, man. Y'all some devils. Y'all don't even love yourselves. I'm the God. I'm trying to show y'all love. I'm trying to show y'all direction. But y'all hate me for it. Cool. Y'all ain't going nowhere though. we gonna keep building on our side, thug minded. We're going to keep building bridges internationally. Like I said, shout out to the whole, man, matter of fact, shout out to the whole Wu-Tang. Shout out to the whole Wu-Tang. Show me so much love, man. And I ain't did shit for them yet. I did a lot more for this city. MTO Anthem, that's me, nigga. Put it in the air. That's me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like being like that. I like to just play it humble like I've been doing for 10 years. Let people shit on me. Like that do something for you. You still ain't going nowhere. Y'all still ain't going nowhere. Especially not on the English side. Matter of fact, especially not on the French side. The only one brother that did it on the French side was what? Dubmatique. Shout out to Dubmatique. I fucks with Dubmatique. Rain Man. At one point, Rain Man had, like, from my understanding, I think Rain Man had an album they dropped, but when they dropped the album, the same album they dropped it in Europe, they had some French features on there, like Passy and things of that nature. So I don't know if they did any shows in France, though I can't call it, but I definitely saw potential in them to do some French, they could probably do shows in France. They got the potential. But you know, SP and all these other guys, they got no potential out there. You know, they've been doing this shit for years out here, but they ain't going nowhere. Y'all niggas ain't going nowhere because y'all can't submit to the rules and the laws of the culture. Showing love is the Brooklyn way. You know? It's a lot of MCs that came, some of the greatest MCs came from Brooklyn, man. It started in the Bronx, but some of the greatest MCs came from Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Queens as well, Queensbridge, you know? But y'all Montrealers, y'all don't wanna, and Quebec, matter of fact. And I don't want to speak too much on Toronto because I don't know the whole science out there, but I'm going to speak on Quebec and Montreal. Y'all don't want to follow the rules. Y'all don't want to follow the laws. This culture was created, and it's a good thing that I'm talking about it now because this is the 50-year anniversary, August 11th, man. August 11th is the 50-year anniversary for this hip-hop culture that I love so much. Y'all don't want to follow the culture. Y'all don't want to follow the laws. Y'all don't want to follow the rules. You know, hip-hop was a culture that was created to help ghetto youth, underprivileged youth, find a way out the fucking ghetto, out the fucking struggle, out the fucking bullshit. You understand? It's not something that was built to be popular and I got more hoes than you, nigga, and I got more money than you, nigga, and I got more of this and I got more friends. That's bitch ass nigga shit. That's what y'all doing in Montreal. Y'all thinking this is a fucking boy club or some kind of high school. Shame on y'all old ass niggas, man. Still playing high school fucking games, man. It's not about none of that. It's not about no clout. It's about creating a fucking way to come out of this fucking stupid system with your soul and integrity intact. Without having to sell your ass to a job, work for the white man, huh? Without having to fucking do no criminal shit and go to jail, maybe die, huh? Nah, this is a culture that was created that, yo, you know what? You could keep your soul, young black man, or young whatever, because it's different type of races, different types of ethnicities in this culture. There's China Mac. There's Jin. There's Eminem. There's all, you name it, man. Every race on the face of the earth, you got an MC out there profiting off of this hip hop culture that we created, man. You understand? So this is a way that was made for us to come out without having to sell out. You understand? But y'all want to make it something different. Y'all want to make it about, oh, I want to come in and block this guy because he's better than me. Sucker, don't you know that if I'm better than you, I blow up this city? Everybody from this city has a platform to come on now. You dumb idiot motherfuckers. Y'all blocking, y'all, this is how dumb y'all niggas is. Y'all thought y'all was blocking me. Whole time y'all was blocking yourselves. Cause I'm building, my bridges is built, nigga. My legacy is solidified and I'm still solidifying it. MTO Anthem gonna live forever, nigga. Put it in the air, that shit is forever, that shit timeless, nigga. Maybe not all my songs, obviously, but yo, I got at least two joints that's gonna live forever. What the fuck do you have, sucker bitch ass nigga? You had some pussy, you made a little bit of change, nigga, that's it? What they gonna say about you in 50 years? That nigga sold his ass, that nigga sucked a dick, kissed some ass for some what? Huh? So I need Montreal, because this is the last time I'm addressing y'all, man. I done did so much for y'all. I shouldn't even be doing anything for y'all no more. I shouldn't even be wasting my breath on y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason why I'm doing it, and I'm gonna keep it real, the only reason why I'm doing it, my nigga Bamboo Twigs. That's all. That's the only reason I'm doing it. He the last nigga. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't waste my breath on y'all nigga. He the last nigga. You understand? If y'all niggas want a chance to make it, follow this nigga, man. Y'all don't want to follow me. I know y'all hate me, nigga. It's all good. But follow this nigga. Follow this nigga. He gonna lead y'all into the promised land. You heard? But y'all gonna have to follow some leadership. Y'all can't just take over this culture and do what y'all want with it. Y'all, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna happen. I see a lot of Quebec motherfuckers trying to take this culture and make it their own. No, sir. No, sir. But on the flip side, I want to shout out Loud Pack. I want to shout out Loud Pack. We got a track coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Reptile. You know what I mean? So with that being said, hip hop is a culture, man. And I put my life on the line for it. And my life is still on the line for it. And I'm gonna keep living and fighting for it, man. Y'all ain't got the heart I got, man. Y'all ain't ready to die for this culture like I am, nigga. I showed and proved that with the whole fucking BNB, huh? I showed and proved that with the whole BNB, nigga. I put my life on the line for this shit. Pussy ass niggas, huh? I'm still here by the grace. You understand? So with that being said, man, Montreal, y'all ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere till y'all wisen up. Wisen up. Follow the gods, you heard? Man, I'm glad I got that shit off my chest, man. Feel good. I'm about to do another song too. Oh yeah, I got another song coming out. I'm gonna start working on it probably this month. It's gonna be called the Fuck Montreal Anthem. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all some ungrateful motherfuckers. Instead of celebrating the niggas that do the most for y'all, y'all hate on the nigga that do the most for y'all. And the nigga that do the least for y'all, the nigga that's making y'all look like fucking punk bitches on an international scale, y'all wanna suck that nigga dick. Retarded. The nigga that's making y'all look like bozos internationally. Like when people look at Montreal from France and when people look, cause I've been to France, nigga, I've been to France, I've been to the States. Most of y'all niggas ain't never left y'all city, man. A lot of y'all niggas ain't never left y'all hood, man. But when people look at Montreal from outside the city, they look at it and they see bozos, man. They see Should I name names? Fuck it, I'm naming names. They see Enema. They see SP. They see all these fucking bozos, man. And they say, that's what Montreal doing? And they laugh. And on the English side, what they got? What they got? Nate Husser? I ain't got nothing against niggas. But when people look at the city and see these niggas, they say, yeah, these niggas can rap, but what the fuck are they rapping about? What are they contributing to the culture? How are they advancing this? How are they making this culture go forward? Martin Luther King walked so that Malcolm X could run. You understand? Malcolm X walked so that Malcolm X could run. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to really follow tradition. Y'all don't want to follow y'all OGs. Y'all don't want to follow y'all ancestors. Y'all some rebellious devil kids who deserve to burn in hell. And y'all gonna get what y'all want. Y'all gonna get what y'all want. I tried my best, man. I tried my best, but I washed my hands. Now Bamboo Twigs' turn. It's Bamboo Twigs' turn to really, you know what I'm saying, try his best with y'all. But I told him already, man, don't waste too much energies on these ungrateful motherfuckers, man. But he's doing what his heart is telling him to do, and he's showing as much love as he can. But I could see his love. I could see his love. He getting drained right now, man. Y'all draining him like y'all drained me. And if I'm wrong, I'll stand corrected. But I could see it in the God. I could see it in the young God, man. Y'all draining him of his energy, man. So with that being said, fuck Montreal. You heard? And you know, the world, and to the world, here we come, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Black Messiah Talks, podcast, or this bomb. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Montreal, right? Fuck Montreal. Yeah, there's an anthem coming out soon. It's called Fuck Montreal. Yeah, man. You got anything you want to add on to that, Mr. Mastermind? Mastermind don't want no parts of that.
No.
He wants no parts of that. He want to stay on the good side. He want to stay on the good side. But let me tell you something respectfully, Mr. Mastermind. I would suggest you get on the good side of the winners. Don't be a good side with these losers because they're not going nowhere. They may have a little popularity, but they ain't got no real fame. They ain't making no real moves. They're not really doing anything for the culture. Are they helping the young kids come out the hood? Are they helping the young kids? You know, action, man. You know, I practice what I preach, man. You know, I worked at a fucking community center multiple times, helping the youth. I was one of the youths that used to be helped. So it's only right I pay it forward. Same thing for hip hop. Hip hop changed my life, saved my life. So it's only right I do it for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hate on me for that, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because my reward is with the Lord, not with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Thug Minded forever. All right? What are we talking about next, man? Can I get a sip of water?
Go ahead.
My man said, go ahead. Oh, shit, let me, yeah.
You forgot. What's the difference between a vet, an OG? That was the main before the rent.
Yeah, all right.
What's your definition?
Yeah, well, my definition of a veteran is somebody who's, it's like war, you know? If you've been to war over the years and you showed and proved that you're a stand-up dude and you fight the fight, you fight the fight with honor and you fight till the end. That's a veteran to me, man. You coach the younger generations to do good and not make the same mistakes you did. That's a veteran. That's an OG. But if you've been doing it for years now, and you're not telling the young G's to watch out, not make the same mistakes you made, you're not an OG. You're not a veteran. You a slave maker. You a devil, man. You a devil. You're sending these children out to die, and you're sending these children out to go to jail. You know me, I did the criminal life. I did time. You know, I've been through all kinds of shit. So when I'm mentoring young guys like Bamboo or whoever else, I'm gonna put some positivity in their ears. I'm gonna put some wisdom in their ears. I'm gonna put some knowledge in their ears so that they don't make the same mistakes I did. You know what I'm saying? Word. So that's what an OG and a veteran is to me. It's somebody who went through it, has his medals. You know, he fought the good way. He didn't do no sucker shit. He didn't hide while everybody else was fighting. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing no sucker shit. He fought the real fight, got the medals. He was honorable, and not only is he still honorable and still fighting the war, but he's helping the next generations do it right. That's an OG and a veteran to me. And as far as the GOAT, the greatest of all times, that's like, yo, that's to me, that's like a timeless God, you know? That's like a timeless God. That's like a brother who, when he passes on, that's like, you see Bob Marley in the back, that's a GOAT right there. You know, because even if he's gone, he's still here. He's still here. Even if he's gone, his work is still here. Tupac, Bob Marley, you know what I'm saying? All of them, they still here through their works. My work gonna live on forever too. So I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, man. I really don't know what the fuck y'all doing. But I know what I'm doing. And that's what a GOAT is to me. The greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali, greatest of all time. Y'all want to shout out Don Columinati. You know, the Don Smiles. He's the one that created that whole concept of greatest of all time, GOAT. He gave it to LL Cool J. And then after that, gave it to Tupac Shakur, another GOAT. So, you know, we gotta follow tradition, man. This is a culture. This is not a musical genre. This is a culture, man. It's a way of life. I'm saying, we're trying to solidify successful lifestyles for our children, man. That's what we're trying to do. So that they don't have to go through the same shit we went through. I don't want my kids or the next generations going through jail, going through shootouts, going through violence, going through street wars, stabbings, fightings, bloodshed. We don't want that. We want the next generation to come in good so that when they grab the mic, they're coming out with something new. Not that same old bullshit. For how many generations are we gonna be shooting and killing each other for? How many generations we gonna be fucking selling kilos for? How many generations, man? How many generations does it take to learn something? And all you OGs out there, like I said, all you OGs out there that's perpetuating that same fucking stupid gang culture bullshit, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all, man. Cause y'all niggas is the real KKK, niggas. Y'all niggas is the real KKK, niggas. And I also want to suggest a movie or a documentary for people to go watch. It's called Mafa 21. I'm gonna spell that out for y'all. That's MAAFA21. It shows y'all real genocide of black people. Yeah, we was talking about hip hop, and hip hop talks about all kinds of people. But me, nigga, I actually happen to be black. And I want to deal with my people first because I love my people more than any other people. I want to say that the number one, and this is something that most people don't know, but if you don't believe me, go do the research. Mastermind. Do you know what the number one killer of black people is today in 2023?
Black people?
Yes, but can you be more specific? Can you take a guess? And what do you think is the number one killer of black people worldwide? Good question, good answer. You know, a lot of people think cops, a lot of people think gang violence, a lot of people think cancer, a lot of people think diabetes, but the number one cause of black deaths worldwide, believe it or not, is abortion. Abortion. More than all those other things combined. And I want to shout out Ye. I want to shout out Ye for, bringing that to my attention. But then also I want to shout out Minister Freedom from the nation of gods and earths, who put me onto that movie, Mafia 21. And when I watched it, they really broke it down. Eugenics, Margaret Sanger, and all them people that is racist, KKK peoples. The KKK no longer exists today because abortions exist. More black babies is getting killed worldwide than anything else, man. Black babies, man, dying. Why? Because we adopted a stupid Western culture. We gave up our culture, a righteous way of life, a peaceful way of life. They came and grabbed us and gave us another way of life, and we adopted it. Now we live like them in their societies, doing things that they do. We live like them. But let me tell y'all something, especially y'all pork eaters. Black people never ate pork before slavery, man. All right? We never ate pork before slavery. Black people started eating pork during slavery. So if you still doing it now, nigga, you's a slave. You still a slave, boy. And I say that with all due respect because I know my man Mastermind in the building. Nigga, put that pork down, nigga. I'm telling you this because I love you, brother. But I had to get the pork up, man. I used to eat pork, pepperoni, ham, bacon, and all that fly shit. Hot dogs. I used to kill that shit. In juvie, man, let me tell you, they taught me how to make omelets in juvie, bro. Man, I used to fucking go up in that kitchen and whip up a big omelet with some fucking hot dog pieces in there with a side of bacon and shit. I used to kill the pork, you know what I'm saying, as a young boy, man. But I had to put that shit down after, probably at the age of 21. I'm gonna share that story with y'all. A lot of my friends used to not eat pork. A lot of my Jamaican friends used to not eat pork. A lot of my Rastafarian friends used to not eat pork. But I used to eat it anyway. I'm like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But one day, man, I got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I went to Bordeaux. I was in Bordeaux. I think I was in G7 or G4. I think I was in G4. And G4 is like, is a small wing. You know, the G's, G1, 2, 3, 4 is small wings. It's not big wings like A wing or C wing and things like that. C wing and A wing, you got like 3 tiers. It's probably 200-300 people up in there. You know what I'm saying? But the G wing, probably you got like what, 30 people up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, they would come get us for the lunch or for the supper or whatever. And yo, the menu's on the wall. So, yo, you know what I'm saying? Before lunch now, I'm checking the menu to see, yo, what we eating? I'm like, oh, nice. We having hot dogs and fries. Nice. I'm gonna have double service. You know, I'm gonna go back for double. You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, I'm walking to the cafeteria. We get into the cafeteria. As soon as I got into the cafeteria, the smell, bruh. The smell, I don't know, maybe if it's because it's industrialized, you know, you're cooking at an industrial volume, maybe the smell is more. But yo, when I walked up in that fucking cafeteria, God, yo, the smell just went inside my nose, went into my belly, and closed that shit. And I said, nah, I can't. My soul told me, nigga, don't eat this shit. Like my soul. My body wanted to eat it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when you young and you in jail, it's like, yo, you see the fucking menu, it said hot dogs and fries. You're like, yes. Cause you tired of eating the fucking potato, the goddamn fucking stupid submarine shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, when I saw French fries and hot dogs, I said, nice. I got up in that cafeteria. Wow, man, that shit, my soul said, hell no. Hell no. You understand? Hell no. So then I'm kicking it with a Muslim brother. And he telling me, nah, you could go for the kosher meal. I said, oh shit, there's a kosher meal. So I took the kosher meal, you know what I'm saying? And I've been kosher ever since, man. No pork on my fork, no swine on my mind. Yeah? So I want to share that with y'all. Because maybe I could be of an inspiration. You know, maybe I could be of a motivation. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. So, you know, put the pork down, man. The pork is making you act like an animal. You know, you are what you eat. And as a matter of fact, I saw something today. Nah, not today. It was yesterday. Yo, pork, you're not the one eating pork. The pork is eating you. Yo, you know, people, if an insect come on their food, they gonna throw the food away, man. But yo, if you knew how many worms, how many parasites is in that pork, that shit is eating you up. When you eat that shit, those parasites inside of you, they eat you up. They yam up your spinal fluid, the fluid for the spine, because you know when you eat something, it goes into your bowels and all of that shit. But once it eliminates all the waste, the good stuff, the protein and all the vitamins and minerals, it travels up your spine through the spinal fluid, and then it feeds your brain, and then your heart, and the blood, and spreads it everywhere through your body, right? But that spinal fluid in your spine, them fucking parasites are sucking on that shit. So now when the nutriments don't make it to your brain, that's why you acting like an animal out here. That's why you acting like a savage out here, because you're not getting your brain is not getting the nutrition it needs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why our ancestors never recommended eating pork, because the pork is eating you. You know? I saw this one thing the other day, man. It was this girl. She thought she had a headache or something. She had a headache, and she went to the hospital. Yo, the doctor went up inside her ear. Yo, It took out a huge worm from a brain, man. This worm was fucking huge, man. He took that shit from her brain, man. So, you know, and that shit was eating her brain, man. That fucking parasite was eating her fucking brain, man. So, you know, this goes out to all my Haitians out there, but not just my Haitians. There's a lot of ignorant fucking black people out there. Respectfully, I say that's still eating pork. Stop eating pork. There's so much shit you could eat, man. There's beef, there's fucking turkey, there's fucking chicken, there's, you know, yo, stop. Huh? Yo, that's one of my favorite shits. I ain't even gonna lie. Every time I go to the Haitian restaurant, I order cabri. And funny enough, ironically enough, that's goat. greatest of all time. The greatest food of all time. Cabri. Nah, I ain't gonna say this is my favorite food of all time, but it is probably one of my favorites, though. I ain't gonna lie. Cabri, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, my favorite food of all time is probably fufu. Yeah. In Haitian, in Creole, they call it maïs moulin. Love it. You know, but in Africa, we make it with, you can make it with potatoes. You can make it with plantain powder, cassava, you know. There's different types, but I personally prefer the plantain fufu, you know. Yeah, that's my favorite shit. Shout out to my Ghanaians out there. I love the way the Ghanaians make it. Jollof rice and all that. Love the jollof rice. Yeah. Word is bond. So yeah, man, that's basically my build for the day, man. You know, and that's about it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it short for this one. We're gonna keep it short for this one, and gonna catch up with y'all on the rebound, yeah. Make sure to how much time we do, like. Yeah, man, we're gonna keep it short for this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for new shit coming soon, man. A lot of new shit coming soon, man. A lot of new music, a lot of new merch, a lot of new shit, man. We're gonna upgrade everything, including this podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, in the meantime, go back, watch those other episodes. Hit the like, share, subscribe button, comment, all of that shit. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Black Messiah Talks podcast, bringing out the Messiah in you every Wednesday, 8 p.m., you heard? More or less. Check out mtlstreets.com for your updates on local entertainment, you heard? And events. And also, oopsie doopsie. Check out thugminded.com to get all your thug-minded accessories, yeah? And on that note, is there anything else you would like to add on to that, my good sir?
Nope, I'm good.
Salute to Mastermind, making sure everything is always technical behind the scenes. And on that note, fuck Montreal one more time. And yo, peace to the gods and the earths, peace to man, woman, and child. I'm your host, Action Man, aka the spiritual scientist. Telling y'all, salute, peace, we out. See y'all next time. One love.
Salute, Carlito the Kid, send that X.
Yeah. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods. gods understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.
Children of the Most High, original Israelites, not Israelians. Look within, see the light. We're colonized by aliens, some call them fallen angels. Low-dimensional beings, only moving in angles. Never straightforward, only sideways. Spineless, snake-skin, reptilian race. Cause of a crime wave against universal law. Third rock from the sun, right here, right now. But trust the war's already won before it ever begun. The Most High's will is done, as above, so below. Love is love, we all one. As within, so without. Exhale, inhale. Count your breaths and your blessings escape from your inner hell. The physical's a reflection of that which is spiritual. Know thyself and you know all individuals. Everything is everything. Overcome the ego and manifest heaven on earth. We God's people.
We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.
We the righteous teachers turn rich, screaming power to the people, raising a firm fist. Health is wealth, but when will our people learn this? See, knowledge is power, and without it we worthless. So what's our purpose upon this earth? Civilize the uncivil, but begin with yourself first. Realizing the spiritual cause behind all things, seen and unseen. Creator of all beings, clean and unclean. I am that I am, it's all in the math, nigga. Unlimited features, original graph. You live according to flesh, and you don't know the half. That's why every time you come around us, we just laugh. It's funny, but it's no joke, you black devils. Running out of time, it's too late to backpedal. You a traitor, manipulator, a faker, and a hater. But behold, truth be told, time to meet your maker.
We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers,